Hey, everybody. So awesome again. Went through with the second, had to reset everything, guys. So thank you so much if you're watching this evening, guys. Appreciate you getting out here. We are reconnecting. That's the name of the game this evening. Um, so I had gone live for like about um, 20 minutes ago. What I didn't realize is that sometimes, like using Restream or in StreamYard, it will ask you to reconnect your channel with LinkedIn. So I was actually live on Facebook, Twitter, um, YouTube as well, but I wasn't live on LinkedIn. I was going, what's going on? So I had to go check my settings, and of course, boom, there he goes. So David, there you are. Um, Mr. David Pollock's in the house. Senor, yes sir. How you doing, my friend? He's Team Live. Mr. Steve Sullivan, yes sir. Awesome. Howdy, howdy. Restream, yes. doing it with doing it with a little bit of Restream, guys. Switching up the program a little bit, just because trying new things out, man. I mean, that's the whole name of the game, right? Um, Try not to get buried in a hole too long. Um, so, guys, if you're checking us out, you can follow us, of course, on our Facebook page and my personal page. You can connect with me, Gabriel Leal, on Facebook, or you can go to our Facebook page at MFSB Live. Do us a favor, guys, if you're watching there, hit the like button, and you can also hit the notification button as well to let you know whenever we do new lives, schedule new lives, so you'll know going forward whenever we're going to go live on Facebook. So cool. And if you're watching us on YouTube, the same sort of deal. So check us out on our YouTube page there at www.youtube.com/LRC/Maple Scratch Broadcast. Same deal, guys. Hit the like and subscribe button. Always cool to build viewership there. Share, comment, man. Appreciate it if you're watching on YouTube. Thank you to Sherry Lawley. She was actually watching earlier on YouTube, one of the few who was. And of course, you can check us out on Twitch, on Twitter, and on Instagram as well. I do post these on Instagram. Don't stream live to them, but I do go on there live. So if you're watching, check it out. Thank you so much. Yes, the great and awesome Fanny Dunnigan, guys. If you're not connected with Fanny, check her out. A lot of great content, a lot of great tips she gives you guys. I'm starting to see a lot more people doing a lot more video. Starting to see a lot more different people show up on live streams now. Awesome. I've been a big proponent of that for a very long time. So I've actually had the pleasure of meeting Fanny in person at one of Lila Smith's workshops. That was pretty fun. She's a very, very sweet person. Adore her. She's great. And again, guys, awesome. Thank you so much if you're watching. And of course, we do get comments as always like this. Yes, if you don't know what this is on the back of my head, there it is, a Dallas Cowboys hat. And yes, we are 0-1, but then again, so is everybody else in the NFC East, except for the team of all teams that doesn't even have a name. So like the Washington football team is 1-0. How nutso is that? So yes, Lila Smith. Lila's been putting a lot of good stuff out as well. She's been doing a lot of stuff, man. I mean, gosh. If you don't know, well, of course, my whole thing is if you don't know who Lila is, you've probably been buried under a rock. So she's awesome, great person, great personality. We've actually had the pleasure of having her here on the show, of course, with Mr. Steve and Olivia. Olivia's been on here as well for, I need to get her on here officially, like to do a real interview. We did we did kind of sort of this round table sort of deal which was kind of crazy. I believe I had my kids that were there. Mike Padurano was there as well. Brian Schulman, of all folks, was there as well. So that was kind of weird. And that was when I was starting to test Restream. So thank you so much. Yes, so Olivia's been awesome. Um, you don't you're not connected with her. Connect with her on LinkedIn. Really great person. Really good sport. She was awesome when I had. And like I said, I need to get her on the show. So I'm trying to compile a list of folks. Maybe you guys can help me. Of maybe like people you would like to see come on here that I would love to interview. Fanny's one of them. I think I haven't had her on. I, I've, I've had the pleasure of having to see who else. Michael Goldberg. He was cool. I love him. He's awesome. There's another guy, right? That guy right there, right? Today was what? Good Wednesday. If you guys didn't catch any of it, it's awesome. Um, and I wanted to hop on, but I could. Man, work was permitting me from. Um, but I'm glad you tagged me in those, Brian. I still like to check on those, man. Those are awesome. Those are fun. So, there's quite a few people. The replay, yes. So if you guys want to check that out, you can always go to Brian's Facebook or his LinkedIn page, and you can connect there. Yes.
Daddy, after you're done, can you go in, not in the bathroom, but can you go clean up that stuff in there that Piper did? Keep you.
Okay. Well, I have to poop the bed. Yes. So, yes. Well, that was one of my kiddos, right? So, have a good show. Hi, Brian Shulman. Thank you so much. Thank you, Penny. When will you allow me to host again? So that's another thing that's coming up. I think I'm going to reach out to you next week, Steve, because I believe I have you and Megan Redmond, who's been a guest host on the show, who's wanting to come back on. So I got to reach out to both of you guys. I didn't want to have anybody on just yet because I knew I was going to be trying to switch to doing this, and I wanted to get a better handle on how it was actually going to work. That was a little bit scary going forward and trying to figure out how that was going to work as far as the logistics of being able to work the dashboard, figuring out how to get everything set up with Restream, because Restream is a little bit different than using StreamYard, but not too much. I mean, I'm getting the hang of it, right? So you can see all the captions, all the graphics. You can same sort of deal. You can build graphics. You can put them up on screen. You can pull up all the Knew you couldn't stay away. Yeah, you know what? You're right, Brian. I knew I couldn't stay. Well, it was sort of like wanting to take a break and figure out what you wanted to do. And, I really got some sage advice about, hey, if you're loving what you're doing, go ahead and continue to do it. And you can still do some of the other things that you still wanted to. So I've tried to broker my time a little bit and see how that's going to work out, because again, I do have a lot of things that I'm trying to juggle. But again, folks, if there's one thing that I can say that really, really I missed being a part of, was just the community, right? Just connecting with everybody who shows up here, man. You're coming back. That's funny. That's great, though. Great. It's good. Good news. Good news, right? So that was one of the things where, um, again, working, not only taking the time off, cleared my mind on a lot of things. Um, it made me look at a lot of things that I knew that I was lacking, right? There were a lot of things that I was still trying to get a gauge on in my life, and I'm going to tell you right now, even now, I still don't have it all figured out, but I'm working the best that I can right now. So, yeah, I've reached out to a few folks. Hmm So yeah, it is. It was getting. I don't know if it was burnout, but I tell you what it was. You know what it was for me? I think a lot of the fact that it was getting to be more of almost like a chore, right? Some of the joy was getting lost in it, and then I started to realize this is supposed to be fun. So when I stepped away and I started watching a lot of other people's streams and started to see other people get involved in it, um, you know, I'm sorry, you get the itch again, right? Like, man, I would love to be doing that right now. And you get into the fact that you start focusing on other things and going, this, it just didn't feel right at that time. And I knew myself. And again, that's why I said I always reevaluate. I always have to. Um, so I had to reevaluate myself and going, okay, what am I going to do? How am I going to change it? What can I do differently that won't get me in that same sort of mind frame, that same exact state of mind, right? And I think for me, it was, having these discussions with folks. Yeah, of course, Sherry, yeah, we were talking earlier, right? She asked me a question, and I still have to answer it. It was a really great question, and I think I've been thinking about it all day, and I'm going to send her an answer. Sherry had asked me a really good question, and we were just talking, and that was one of the things is just, um, figure out how to do it and then retain your joy. Exactly, right? That's why I commend somebody like guys. I mean, did this last night again. Um, had a conversation with the pirate captain himself, Mr. Russ Johns, and um, we were talking, and I think he's already um, almost a year into doing what is up. Now, there's a guy right there. That's not a guy. That's a dude. That's a dude right there. Adam Posner, guys. Connect with Adam. Awesome, awesome individual. He's got a lot of stuff coming up as well where he's doing shows. He did the same sort of deal, right? He had stuff that he had to concentrate on. I know during the quarantine and stuff, he was doing a lot of live shows, um, and they were really enjoyable. Uh, he's always got good guests, good content. He's a natural at doing interviewing, so if you're not connected with Adam, do yourself a favor. Not only that, I mean, he stepped away for a little while, but not. He was still putting out content. He was still repurposing a lot of his other uh, past shows and everything like this. So he was still prevalent a lot in my timeline. So it's not like he went away. He was still doing lives, just not as often. And hats off to Adam for doing that. That's awesome. I'm glad he's watching this evening, at least for the little while that he can. So, and then of course thinking about how to format this thing again. Do I want to keep it for an hour, 30 minutes? I don't know. Sometimes, you know, There you go, right? There you go, guys. So there's from Pub, right? Um, so if he's going to be on live with Joel, man, Joel is awesome. The what does he call himself? The human headhunter. So, and then Jonid is awesome as well, guys. He does his he does Linksomnia on the No Degree podcast. Great, great, great. Yeah, he's got to run. Quick hello, gotcha. He'll be on at 8, I think. So I think once I get off here, I'm gonna catch on there. See how those guys. Howard Kaufman, guys. Howard's great as well. Um, Saw him not too long ago on the Pirate broadcast with Russ Johns. Um, Great guy. You need to connect with him. But again, yeah, you're going to be on the. It is called his podcast. Jonid's live stream. Excuse me. Why am I calling it podcast? His live stream is the No Degree podcast. I think is what he calls it. So if you're going to go there, man, that's another awesome live streamer. We're part of the same live streaming group. To shout out to Matthew Perkins and the Infinity Streamers, guys. If you guys aren't connected on there, awesome. So, yep, Adam, great guy, awesome. Love him to pieces, man. He is one of those salt to the earth sort of guys. No BS from him. You know what he is. You know what he's about. So Brad's another guy, great individual. He's been, and I don't know if I got enough words, but everybody who showed up here tonight, right? A lot of these people that showed up here tonight, they have been very, very influential, very, very important people in what I've done to create this. I mean, so if you see this comment here, again, that her name is, if you're not connected, a lot of people know who she is, though, but her name is Sherry Lawley. She's not one of those upfront people, but she's a real connector behind the scenes. Again, that banner back behind me, I don't know how to thank her. She's the one that made that for me. It's been around for all, I think, let's see, 8 months that I've been doing these lives. And she was a big major factor in the very beginning. So always going to give her. And again, of course, Cooking with Kidneys, that is David Pollock. So if you're not connected with David, connect with him on LinkedIn. He does a non-for-profit where he's teaching people who are on dialysis or about to be on the dialysis how to cook and eat healthier, which is awesome. I'm always for that. Of course, Steve Sullivan, he is, again, a great guy. If you don't know who Steve is, man, he's all over LinkedIn, man. So if you're not connected with him, I don't know what you've been doing, but you're not doing something right. There's a lot of new people. I mean, I believe somebody who connected. You know what? I'm going to give a shout out. Munford, there he is. Right, there's another guy. He's going to be on the private broadcast pretty soon here. And David's awesome. If you guys aren't connected with David, really great guy, great individual. I'm sorry, I'm pulling up my LinkedIn on my phone because I'm trying to find my messages, my personal DMs, right? And people who connected with me. So that's another one I'm working to. I want to get on the show. We're going to have a conversation tomorrow. Foley Hart, she was on. Laura Nutt is another one. She was actually on the other day with Russ Johns. I'm putting together, again, for me, I'm putting together kind of a wish list of people who I want to get to come on the show. And I want to ask everybody who's been a part of the show, and if they have any ideas of somebody who they might want to see, right? I get a lot of folks who, again, I've had ideas about maybe wanting to have him come on. So he's going to be on Monday. There you go. He'll be on the Pirate Broadcast. Russ Johns. Catch him on 7 a.m. Arizona time. So it's pretty much 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time is whenever he goes live. So again, he's up into 200 live stream shows that he's done. So hats off, man. That's a lot of work, bro. If you've never put one of these things together, David, don't count that out, man. Like I said, I've been getting a lot of ideas together, and hopefully by the end of the week, I'll have something really well formulated. Because I want to remotely produce a show for some other people as well. Why? I want to practice. I want to get better at it. Right? That's the only way you're going to do it, is keep doing it, repetition, get over and over and over again. That's the only way you figure out how to do a live stream show, or how to connect and do graphics, and learning how to do overlays, and messing with like OBS, learning how to deal with all these other. I know this sounds like, I don't know, foreign words to some people. Yes, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, folks. And that's the hashtag. I'm going to put the hashtag down here. So, well, you can't even see it on LinkedIn, so I'm going to put it on here. And then I'll pull it up, right? So you should be able to see it now. If I have any notifications, it should be live, showing me that I am live, right? And I need to get hardwired into this thing. Let's see. So, you'll see the activity. Let's see. Come on. Show me live. There we go. Right. So I'm going to put in the hashtag so that I can pull it up and people can see it. Pirate Broadcast. There it is. Bammo. So, bam. And then you can check out the No DEGREE podcast, right? And that's with and let's see if I can put in. All right, there you go. Shout out to both those guys. Yes. So there we go. If you can see that, guys, hashtag Pirate Broadcast. Go check it out. Russ Johns, awesome guy. Yes, Rico Suave. Got that nickname from a good friend of mine, Miss Annie Lieb. You can check her out as well on the Living with Annie podcast, which she streams live now on LinkedIn, guys. She actually has LinkedIn Live. So you can catch her on LinkedIn. I think yesterday she was actually on with the awesome Rena Friedman Watts, who does the Better Call Daddy podcast. So, and there it is, right? No Degree podcast with Joe Need. So check him out. He's going to be live later today, or later this evening. Guys, what am I talking about today? It's getting close to it, and let me put that on there. Let's see. Living with E. There you go. Let me just tag her. They'll be like, what? All right, so she's got it. She's got her own access to LinkedIn Live, and then I give another shout out to at Rena Friedman Watts, and she has the Better Call Daddy podcast, right? Yep. There you go. Tagged a few folks just so you guys can see it. I'll be able to pull it up. That's right. I recognize my chosen lane. It is to help others. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that. If you know that's what you're that's what the calling is to do. Man, blessed be the Lord that you're doing what you do. You're an amazing person. So David also has Sing with Red. My podcast is Sing Red with David Mumford is all platforms. Please go check it out and follow along on the show. Yes. So again, there's Annie's and then Rena's, of course there, and there's Foley, right? I mentioned her a little bit earlier. Um, I want to be me and Foley going to have a conversation on Friday. There's a few things that I wanted to mm, talk to her about. Really interesting person. I got connected with Foley. I was meaning to get in contact with her like months ago. Um, I actually got connected with her through Wendy Weinarungi, and I was at that point in time, and I had already at that point I was already like booked a month in advance. So I was like, gosh, man, that was going to be hard to get caught up. So um, it was kind of tough, right? So yeah, thank you, Reggie. Awesome. So um, yeah, it's a wonderful list. I'm connected with so many more. I need to put even Adams, right? So Adam Posner, guys, if you don't know, if you've never heard of the Poscast, right? So let me type that in as well because he is incredible. Again, I talk to these people all the time. I've connected with these people, um, and they are incredible individuals. And I wouldn't just say that. I mean, these guys, uh, just not blowing steam up your ass. It's just that these people have really great content. They've been around for a while. Adam's been around. I mean, a lot of these people that I'm mentioning, they're either in the infancy of getting podcasts and stuff off their thing, or they're seasoned individuals. So so even Sarah's got hers as well. Sarah, I'm back. I know. I don't know. Say lovey. I'm back. But yes, the podcast with Adam Posner. Yes. Support here. Yes, I love this community. It's a great community, guys. If you don't know a lot of these people, please do yourself a favor. Get connected. It is a web of individuals who are all along here. That we're connected with here on LinkedIn. LinkedIn has been a really great platform, right? And I'm gonna tell you what, even in the dark parts of trying to figure out what I was doing these last couple of months, right? It was a lot of these people that was here I was connected with. It personally reached out to me, talked to me, and it like I said, I just got the itch again, and I said, you know what, I can't ignore it, man. It's been these kind of things were like really keeping me even keel because it was like my own personal platform to go out here and talk and then get people on here as well who are great individuals. So I'm telling everybody who's coming on here, who's been on here, if you guys have any ideas for guests that you might want to forward their information to me, I would love to get them together and then possibly have them come on. And I'm going to shoot for some really big names this time around. I mean, why not? I mean, I'm tired of just saying, nah, they won't never come on. You know what? Screw it. If I'm going to reach out and I'll pester the shit out of them if I have to. That seems to work. Is to just keep pestering over and over and over and over until they get sick of me, I guess. And again, because I've been offline for a while, I've made some really new great connections as well. And that's one of the things that thank you, Sarah, because you're freaking awesome. That's right. I need to put that on the shirt somewhere and wear it every single day. Um, is yeah, there's one. I'll see. Am I even? Let me see if I've been connected with Bill. Some of these people I am connected with, I just don't know. Dolan. Let's see. Do, 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 do. No, I'm not, but I will connect and I'll send him an invitation now. Right? See what he says. Right? Just connect and see what can happen. Gav, I think I am connected with Gav Gillibrand now. That name sounds so familiar. Yep. Me and Gav are actually connected, so. Some of these people I am, but again, it's LinkedIn, so you you got to do or do not. There's always that's right. Um, somebody was telling me it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to not know what you want to do right now. And like I was telling them, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I don't know what I want to do. I know what I don't want to do. If that makes any sense, right? Just trying to figure all this out, and then of course going from here. So, and it's going to be tough. Trying to figure out the treading of how this one is going to work. Because the last time when I first got into doing this, everything was new to me, so it was a huge learning curve. It was a huge way to try to figure out how I was going to do everything and how I was going to be able to connect with folks, and learning how to schedule people and how to even conduct an interview. All that was very hard in the very beginning. Not this time around. I already know. So I'm just gonna go out and start reaching for the stars and see what happens. I mean, I actually got ooh, now that's one, right? I gotta see if I'm connected. That's another one. Thank you, guys. Ding, do, 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 do. CNBC chairman. Cool. Done. Great. The people that I'm putting on the list, guys. And I mean, here's the thing, right? What's the worst they can tell me? No, I'm not busy. I'm busy. I can't schedule. Um, what if they say yes, right? Then I get to have an interview. So, I'm not gonna be scared to not try this. Okay, check that out, right? And there was actually one that I saw on. Oh gosh, what was it? It was on Russ John show. Yes, gentleman that I want to connect with. He does a live show here in the Dallas Fort Worth area where I'm based out of. So I would love. I think that's the one everybody tries to grab, right? Man, you get him. There's got to be a path, right, to get to Gary Vee. Just got to figure it out. But again, reach out to these guys, because I've connected with Claude Silver, right? She's his chief art officer for Vayner Media. She was supposed to come on one of our roundtables, had to pull out, sort of deal. but sweet person. Emailed me, Mike. That was great. Um, I could probably reach out to her again, and see, and then of course Zane. Uh, he does a live stream on Instagram where he does drawings. He works for Gary. There's plenty of people out there, right? You just gotta connect with them, start um, networking with these folks, right? Again, what's the worst it can tell you? You know, probably 10 no to 1,000 people, 10,000 people. What is that going to stop? Um, you never know who you're going to get. You might get somebody else just as well. They may say, "Hey, I can't do it, but let me recommend somebody else to you." Blah blah blah. Bam. You never know. Right. So that's the whole thing. You got to try that. So that's the whole thing. And it's of course setting the time that I want to go live. Used to go 7 o'clock Central Standard Time, and I would do an hour show, so we'd go from 7 to 8. That was a timetable that I was used to operating in. Um, like today, I kind of went 7:15, maybe 7:30 to 8 o'clock is probably something that's more. I don't know. I'm just thinking about all the things that I want to try to get out there. But I will say I, I will be doing this more often, folks. Know that. Coffee with Bob. Yes, I want to try that one. Robert Seeger. Why is it? Some of these names I've heard of before. I've just never connected with. There it goes. Do, 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 do. Yes, right. So we are already connected. So I just need to send him out. Living a life on the mission. That's right. Coffee with Bob. I'm going to reach out to that. Again, got to try it. Never know never know how that's going to work out. But hey, right? You gotta shoot for the stars. You never know. And again, I really, 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 really want to try to get as many of these people as I can. So, yeah, I'm going to reach out to a lot of them. And I'll let you guys know what they say to me. I mean, I'll put it out there. And that was one of the things that's going to be the weird part, right? So I haven't officially. How's the word to put this? Haven't officially interviewed somebody. I want to say since. Oh man, I gotta say August. The beginning of August? No, not even then. It was like the last week of July. It was like when I had a real world conversation where I just interviewed one person. Because after that, I was doing a show with. I was doing a live show with Mike and Annie, and then we were doing the 4-hour roundtables every other week, and then I was having guest hosts come on the show. So that was like how I finished out, most of August, and then coming into September, I wasn't really too much active. I wasn't on every night. That was different as well. That was it was great. I mean, I watched, to tell you the truth, you know what I guys did? I wrote a lot of stuff, and I watched a lot of.
Daddy,
Yes, buddy.
it's time for a nap time.
Okay, I'm coming. Turn the light back on. I'll be in there in a second. So that's the warning. Close the door. I'm coming.
Daddy.
All right, guys. Yes. So.
Hi, everyone. It's me, Martine. I'm
Yes.
joining my father here, and I got me some. I got this Spidey toy.
Yes, son. We are about to get out of here.
It's our nap time.
Well, I disappeared for a second. I was trying to see what happened was.
It's nap.
I'm here, guys. I'm back again.
It is our nap time.
Anthony, that's right. There you go. I couldn't see because for some reason it
And
wasn't
look
pulling
in
up.
the air, people.
It wasn't pulling up your.
Look right behind Dad.
It wasn't.
That is the screen of his wall.
It wasn't pulling up Anthony's name on the thing. It was pulling up as LinkedIn user, right? So that's what it shows up as. So I went on LinkedIn. Duty calls, right, brother?
And look.
Appreciate you, man.
And look.
All you guys are great. So
I got me some Legos here.
All right,
I
guys.
wanted to show you.
Been on for I think 45 minutes or so. So gonna end this on that note, guys. But if any of you guys might be open to come on and do an interview tomorrow, I would love to practice with you guys. I will send me a personal message. We will talk from there. And any of you guys want to come on tomorrow evening, I will put everything together. We'll come on. We'll have an interview. So thank you guys so much. Appreciate all of you. I'm going to go log off here.
We appreciate all of you.
That's right. Tell them we appreciate you, man.
We appreciate you, man.
Tell them we love you.
We love you, and I got this new toy in Daddy's face right now.
That's right. And we're back. We're back to doing it, man.
Yeah.
Everybody's about to retire, so I'm gonna go check out Joe Need, see what he's got going up on the No Degree podcast, and see if Adam and Joel agree on there. So, all right, guys, take it easy, stay safe, stay blessed. You guys have a good evening. Cello does 4 hours, no sweat. Yeah, but cello's a machine, though. Cello's and of course, it's, cello has he's got a whole nother level, and that's another guy I need to come have on here and actually interview. Right, and I've had him on the show. We've had a conversation. It was one night after an episode where Bella Marciano was on, and I just had to come on here live after the show, and him, Mike Padurano, and David Pollock, we all came on there. We had a good conversation. So
we had a good time.
We had a good time, good conversation. So, all right, guys. On that note, Joaquin, tell everybody goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone, and
we'll see you guys tomorrow, guys. Good night.
Good night. Have a great sleep night.
That's it.